Right.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to another episode of a Different Perspective podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all see who I got with me? Big Ant, the
Sure.
spokesman, the urban politician,
Yeah.
H-Town's #1. What you call it?
Hey man, you said it,
Blog
not
page?
me. I
Blog
ain't gonna
page?
say blog, man. I'm gonna say I like to say media personality.
Media personality. You
Media
know what I'm saying? Like,
personality.
say, man, if you haven't tapped in,
Yeah.
man, go tap in with Big Ant. Great content.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't never biased. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna give it to you fair down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't like somebody.
Hey, that's the thing too. I'll say this, bro. I'm biased, but I'm gonna let you know when I am biased. I'm gonna let you know when I'm standing on this right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people might not call it bias. See, I think to me, bias got different meanings. To me, when I hear bias, it means that I'm doing this because I like this more. Or, hey fam, I have a relationship with this person, or I don't like this person. I cannot like you or disagree with how you live or what you do, but for a specific topic, I'm gonna make sure the facts is heard
Yeah.
and overstood. Then I'm gonna give you my opinion on it and it's things like that. Because certain people might feel like I'm biased because I don't agree with something, but I'm just going off of how I was raised,
Yeah.
how I came up, nigga. The old law, as we say out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, certain niggas might say I'm biased, but my biasness is me just saying, hey, bro, y'all believing and y'all moving like this, but the way we came up is like this
Yeah,
right
we
here,
don't
my
move
nigga.
like that.
And we ain't moving like that, bro.
Man, I appreciate you for coming and tapping in with me again.
For sure.
You know,
Mandatory.
it's been a lot going on.
Facts.
It's been a lot going on. And I want to pick your brain, man. I want to see what you think about some of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Let's dive into. So look, I watched the video earlier today too. That somebody did an interview with Lil King. Like J Main say, let's start there.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Lil King, Finesse, and the Hustle Cartel, and now Charleston White situation? What's your take on it?
I think a line got to get drawn with entertainment and money and where we headed and going as a people, especially when it come down to kids, bro. King is a child.
Yeah.
And from this perspective, I'm gonna keep it all the way a band. First time I seen it, we all know it's Lil Kings in the hood.
Yeah.
You feel me? We grew up with Lil Kings. Nigga, when I was a kid, I was in elementary with Lil Kings. Like, let's keep it a band. Like, we just call it what it is.
Yeah.
That nigga that was living like that, nigga, is a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You go to middle school, niggas start selling crack in middle school. You had them few handful of niggas that live like that, or they structure is different than yours. So a nigga know these things exist. It was just a part of us promoting it and looking at it as, let's see what the reactions is. Oh, this is funny. This is entertaining, kind of coming off as exploitive even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For what? What are we exploiting this for? To make some money, to get $1, to get followers, to get interactions on social media. I'm against that, right?
Yeah.
So I said, all right, but I see his situation. At the end of this, it could turn into something better. He getting out of that spot he in. I seen he was having situation. I don't want to be disrespectful to his parents or anybody that was taking care of him, but from what I seen, it wasn't up to par or it wasn't going well. So I said, well, hey, this is gonna be a better opportunity than what he was in. But then I would see certain stuff online. I'm not feeling that. That's not cool, bro. Like,
Look.
smoking, drinking, gambling, whatever, or presenting guns, whatever. I'm like, nah, that ain't it. Yeah. Zero tolerance, bro. Yeah. We can't get on the internet and say this we want our youth to be doing. This man ain't even 18 yet. You know, niggas grow up and start smoking weed early, whatever. But we handing it to them and then letting them put it on social media. Yeah. Zero tolerance, bro. We got to cut that out. So I said, all right, I ain't feeling it. I keep it a band. I seen him perform last January, at a show out here in H-Town. A lot of rappers there, real lit night. They did their thing. Finesse did his thing on stage. He let King perform. I was happy for him. Dog put on the show. It was funny. The way that Finesse2tymes had him on the stage and they was really rocking. I'm like, hold on, bro. I like this. Like, they gonna turn this into something. That's how I was feeling. So in that moment, and I was high and drunk that night. So I'm like, all right, I was drunk and high out of my mind, tripping. Yeah. But I was like, that's a whole nother story. But I was like out of my mind that night. So I'm like, bro, I'm happy for these niggas. Like, go up.
Yeah.
And then it died down. I didn't really see it no more. It pops back up to this. And that took me back to my original mindset. And I'm keeping it a band of, this nigga shouldn't have been around none of this. The stuff that he's saying, the stuff that he talking about, and things like that, nah, bro, that's not for the youth. I don't care what nobody say. Can't no child tell me nothing about being grown, dog. Just keeping it all the way a band.
Man, you know, I tell people all the time, bro, I don't play with kids, right?
Yeah.
So check this out. I remember years ago when people used to, when we saw this movement of people promoting little kids and they'll be online cursing and doing all type of stuff, man. And I knew it was finna go bad then. Gotcha. Those same kids that I ain't gonna say we, cause I wasn't promoting it, but that was being promoted back then are now the kids that we see terrorizing stuff. You know, it was cool back then.
It was cute.
It was cute. It ain't so cute no more.
Nah.
You know, I had done a little research, man, when I was looking into Lil King, man. His old man he was in jail and got out of jail and is back in jail. Facing a murder.
Damn.
His mama went to jail for stabbing his grandmother.
Okay, I thought I saw that storyline. I didn't want to be incorrect on
that. In the neck and in the chest. So she went to jail for that. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, when I was looking at it as far as Lil King's situation, man, sometimes we may not want to, but it may be good that some of these kids are placed with different families, man.
100%.
And the reason why I say that is because I know kids that was raised with different families that turned out good. The reason why I say that is because if let's just say the mama want him, not the mama, but the grandma, or the auntie, or the cousin, man, they in Memphis.
Yeah.
Unless he get out that situation, out that environment, you send him back there, he gonna do the same thing all over again, man.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Be familiar with it. Familiar territory, familiar jurisdiction, familiar area, familiar faces. He know how Memphis work. He's clearly advanced.
Yeah.
More than a lot of kids his age when it comes to the street side of things. Most definitely he's advanced.
Yeah.
He still, you could see the little child stuff bleed through, but he did already showed that he got a negative side, a manipulative side, and a fuck you over side about him.
But look, let me say this.
Yeah.
Everything, you know, when I first seen Lil King and he came out and he was talking about finesse and everything that was going on with the elbows and all of that.
Yeah, I was on that.
At first I was like, man, bro, this little dude, he too smart. But then you sit back and you watch him.
He'll say something that remind you that he is a child.
But you know something?
Yeah.
I realized he was being manipulated.
100%.
So now it's blowing over.
Yeah.
Hustle Cartel and Finesse really have beef.
Okay. And they need to squash that.
Yeah, so everything that I want to say, I can't say because if I say as an adult, I look like a snitch.
For sure.
Hustle Cartel.
Gotcha.
So let Lil King say all this.
I don't know if that's what's going on with them two.
Yeah.
I mean, that's however. King shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be saying it. And King should be on the internet doing what he doing. Period.
And neither one of them should even have that little boy involved, period, man.
Hell nah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And this is my thing.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think it's cool for no adults to be around kids like that, man.
Nah, hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not supposed to raise your kids up to be in the streets. You're not supposed to be shooting dice with your kids.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be, You had your kids out
But
here
we couldn't
cursing,
even be in the
smoking
room
weed.
when grown folks was talking.
You gotta draw them lines and them boundaries, or you sending that kid up the pathway to prison or worse, which we don't want to speak that up, but we know how this turns out.
Yeah.
We've seen this story 1,000 times. When I seen King in them fucking kitty pajamas out the child section of the goddamn department store, not a t-shirt and some hooping shorts, or not a wife beater. That nigga had on the like onesie pajamas.
Yeah, the little kid ones.
He had the little kitty boy pajamas. I said, King needs his ass beat. He needs a bunch of ass beatings.
Yeah.
The best thing for King, and they might have let him get too far because he ain't gonna want to be around nobody that's gonna beat his ass.
Discipline, yeah. That's
he
why he left
ass
Finesse.
beatings and he need punishment. He needs shit taken away from him, and he needs to know, nigga, you don't run shit because you can't take care of yourself, little nigga.
Yeah.
You can't feed yourself every day. You can't clothe yourself. You can't drive. You got to depend on somebody to survive out here.
Yeah.
You are a child, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's either you gonna get up under somebody's roof and follow real structure, rules, order, discipline, and direction. You're gonna take your ass to school, or you gonna end up in foster care, unless you gonna keep finding niggas to take you up under their wing in the streets. And then we know what's headed with this, bro.
Yeah.
We know what happened at dice games, bro. We know how dice games can turn out. We know how when you get to talking about niggas getting finessed and robbed or took down out they pounds or plays getting ran, we know how them things go. Yeah. Whether you in on it or not, if you keep yourself in them type of circles and conversation, you know what type of crowd that shit keep.
Yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah, most definitely, man. Man, look, on to something else I just seen today. Mm-hmm. So they had, what's her name? Diddy lawyers just came out with some more information. They said that Cassie had the 9 freak off tapes.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
No, they said that she held on to the freak off tapes, and they seen the freak off tapes.
Yeah.
And then the freak off tapes.
Clear them, right?
Huh?
They cleared Diddy.
Yeah. No. They didn't.
Okay.
But in the freak off tapes, it shows that it ain't show that allegedly.
Yeah. Alleged.
Everything is
yeah.
alleged.
Yeah.
But it didn't show that Cassie was under some type of duress, and it showed that she was like the aggressor, like basically saying she liked it.
So the headline that I seen, and I glimpsed it. So when you saying it's coming back, I remember whatever blog it was on, it was some black and yellow. I don't know what blog it was, but it said his lawyers are saying that the freak off show no wrongdoing by Diddy almost.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of took it. So when you were saying it, if that's true, that says a lot. If that's the evidence, that's why I always say it, innocent until proven guilty. We got to see the real. I got to see the facts before I say Diddy did what they said he did.
But look.
Okay.
So right after they posted that, that it showed that she liked it, she was willing participant, somebody backdoored and put a story out there that said while he was, I guess, waiting to go to jail, he was having fun. He was on a beach with some other chick, and they got into an argument. He didn't put his hands on her. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that, I was like, man, what's the point of y'all even bringing that up?
Yeah.
It's to paint the pub, you got
to paint him out. They paint him out as a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that came out too.
That came out right after.
They're going to put their stories out. It's going to be combative things, a win. Okay, we got to try to tear that down. This is why it's tough on Diddy right now with him not being able to get a bond.
Yeah.
He can't speak up. He can't clear his name. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of niggas don't understand. The importance of a bond is, coming to court, having to come in the jail suit maybe. I don't know how if they going to let him get his suits and stuff like that to be able to come to court. But it's hard to fight the case behind the wall because of your public perception, because you can't control your narrative.
Yeah.
And when you can't control your narrative, that can be tough. Now, allegedly, They say Diddy that made all these foul moves behind the wall, phone calls and stuff. But if it's on video that he not forcing nobody to do this, don't nobody seem tied down or drugged up, man, the truth is the truth, bro. If people was volunteering in it, and I stand where I stand on the lawsuits, not the federal case, because I didn't see all the documentation of the discovery on the federal case. But on them lawsuits, them shits is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's garbage. Because can't no man get fucked twice, be a victim twice to getting took down. Getting your back bust up. If you do it the second time, that's volunteering. You're not a victim.
LaRod.
Yeah, LaRod lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Can't no nigga
I
force,
said that too.
Yeah.
Can't no grown man, bro, it ain't no kind of record deal, no kind of Grammy, nothing, bro. Like, nigga, you not gonna touch me inappropriately, and then I come back.
You don't ain't no coming back from
and then
that,
I come back, bro.
Ain't no coming back. Even God forbid for you niggas that ain't if you a nigga that get touched and you ain't the nigga that'll even stand up for yourself or be like, hey, bro, hell, now you got me fucked up to beat a nigga down or come back and whoop a nigga out or whatever, you don't turn up with it right there on the nigga on the spot, because this death before dishonor was shit like that with me, nigga. I was, hell nah. I just say that to say this. If a nigga do that to you one time and you go back, as a grown man, this is not no kid. This ain't no dude that's a teenager. This ain't no, and I wasn't even going as no teenager, nigga.
Yeah.
But as a grown man, this in your
with a family.
With a family, nah, bro, you a volunteer after that. You was down with the play.
Yeah.
You have a choice, nigga. Nigga can't force you to come back for some more if it happened one time.
Yeah.
So when I'm seeing the other names mentioned, Cuba Gooding Jr., and a lot of people forgot, it was like 6, 7 other celebrities mentioned in that lawsuit.
Yeah.
He had Lucy and Grange in there too. Lucy and Grange, the same nigga that's going down there through
with Drake.
With them niggas made that nigga take their name out. That's the type of power they got.
Yeah.
They got they self removed from that nigga lawsuit and the nigga refiled it again.
Yeah.
So I just stand with them lawsuits. That's bullshit. We gonna see how this discovery play out with the feds though. If that nigga did it, he did it. But if Cassie was down there, she was with it, aggressing and getting on the knees and sucking and spraying baby oil and fucking and freaking and whoop-de-whoop, nigga wasn't beating on you and then hey, if them tapes get out, boy, that's gonna be crazy. Ain't nothing to laugh at nobody who is a victim. This is a serious conversation, but there's gonna be some wild tapes, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, speaking of Lucien, what you think about Drake's situation with Lucien suing UMG? You think, bro, I said this when he first done it.
Mm-hmm.
He put himself in the Diddy situation. And the reason why I say that is because, bro, them some powerful people, man.
Yeah.
And when you get to trying to expose them, you know what end up happening? They end up putting out all your secrets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what's your take on Drake suing UMG?
I think Drake is making a very bad decision either way, win or lose, for the simple fact, everything you accusing these labels of, whether it be exactly to the details of how they did it allegedly with Kendrick Lamar, or if they moved something with false bots, you've benefited from that your entire career.
Facts. That's why you're Drake.
So, yeah, you have to get that. It doesn't matter what, he knows this. He's even spoke himself in old interviews, like first coming into the game, how important money and marketing is behind the music.
Yeah.
Like, you could go look at the old interviews. Rest in peace to Dolph. $200K invested into my hit record y'all here to get them things in rotation and marketing on the radio. Coach K and them talk about it. Hey, you create the quality song. You got one. You know this is it. You know it got the vibe, the energy. After that, it's all business. Niggas don't want to accept the music business is probably 80% to 85% music. 80 to 85 business.
And 20
to 15 music. Yeah. The talent is most definitely, you need that without a doubt. You can have all the talent in the world. If you don't got the music and the business behind you, ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Drake know that. So for you to go at the top dogs, Either Kendrick beat you down that bad with this or you are that humiliated. Because look, you said that man beat his wife, in other words. On the Heart Part 6, you said that man was molested.
And you said his kids wasn't his.
You said his kids wasn't his. His just hit more. His had a better ring to it. His was more catchier. You underestimated him. You called yourself a pedophile and you said drop, drop, drop. The record label don't care, bro. Nigga, all of y'all is under the UMG umbrella.
Facts.
Kendrick Lamar, Drake, not just them. J. Cole.
Yeah.
So we got all these niggas
Taylor
that
Swift.
we tied to. Yeah, Taylor Swift, of course, but they was about to get them all. Nigga, we was finna have Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick in a 3-fall in the battle. They like, oh, nigga, cha-ching, Christmas came early this year. Nigga, we got the top 3 rappers in the game finna have a free fall and they all under our umbrella. May the best man win.
Yeah.
If a hit get produced, we'll push them all the same. We don't give a damn, nigga. This is how we eat. This is how we been eating. What changes now? What changed now is somebody found the chink in Drake armor. You could call it record label negotiations. If that is true, which it might be true. At the end of the day, my nigga, they going for the money regardless. If Kendrick Lamar got the hit record that people listened to the first time, nigga, everybody that heard that record the first time said, this gonna go.
Yeah.
When you heard Not Like Us the first time, what'd you say?
I knew it was gone.
Everybody I talked to said this record gonna go. What is the label gonna do? The whole world is focusing on this battle. What do you expect a record label to do with a song that they know is a clear hit that the entire world is focusing? Nigga, we finna shoot it up. If Drake would have had one, they would have did the same thing for him. He didn't make a radio record in that battle, bro.
Yeah.
What radio record he made? Family Matters beat changed 3 times. That wasn't no radio record. Heart Part 6 was a play off of something else and him throwing in the time. That wasn't it. Push-ups didn't really go like that.
Yeah.
It was like a little tester teaser on push-ups, you know what I'm saying? It didn't have that same vibe like back-to-back. They shot back-to-back up. Now you gonna bite the hand that protected you, fed you, and everything like that. Even if they do settle out of court with you. I heard one of them Jewish dudes on one of them podcasts say, that nigga messed up.
That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
Like, man, these folks done put you in this position. Mm-hmm. They been doing this for you.
Thanks.
Man, a lot of people, if you really pay attention, man, I used to rap, so I know how the game goes. That's why Drake was Drake. He was their golden boy. First of all, because he's a Jew. Mm-hmm. Lucian Grames is a Jew. Them folks gonna move for their people for real, for real. So they been running the numbers up. Drake got good music, don't get me wrong, but you ain't get here being Drake just by yourself.
Oh no, nobody getting to the top without the machine.
You exactly,
nobody.
Exactly. And you just like Kanye said, this is your rich baby daddy. And he put you in position. And now you mad because you feel like he put the same amount of energy that he did into you, into Kendrick, which is business, bro.
And I can tell you he did. You thought he was the only child. Mm-hmm. And everybody else like, hey, y'all under him too, but nigga, they ain't gonna ever do nothing and make me look bad.
Yeah.
Nigga, for that bag in that moment, they gonna do it.
Yeah.
Even if they would have gave you your bag for the negotiations, allegedly, because he haven't came out and confirmed this. This is all hearsay, she-say, we getting from behind the scenes, and there might be some truth to it.
Yeah.
We don't know what's what in everything or what went on with the label and cemented fact shit. You know what I'm saying? We just getting that and they got little pieces of it in the lawsuit or whatever, but still, at the end of the day, bro, they want money. We not passing up no hit record, dog, for nobody. Especially a nigga that ain't did wrong to us. Kendrick Lamar ain't did them wrong.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck, nigga. Kendrick good with us. Nigga, he got what we want. He got quality product that's gonna sell. Fuck it. He been selling. Nigga, Kendrick Lamar been selling for 15 years for these dick-eating fans who can't call it down the middle. If Drake was spanking Kendrick right now and Kendrick Lamar did the same thing, I would be saying the same thing about him.
Yeah.
If Kendrick Lamar did exactly what Drake is doing right now, he would be getting talked about the same. But niggas will carry him even worse. Am I right or wrong?
You right.
When you're a dark-skinned nigga, they expect you to be tough.
Yeah.
Just keeping it all the way a band. Colorism is a real thing as niggas. But people be so fanned out and campaigned out and so committed that they want to deny themselves the truth. I refuse to live in this false lie and this false narrative to, appease who I like more or don't like more.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm on, bro. Nigga, this is the machine. This is the music business. It is a gatekeeper thing going on, but it's been that way. It's nothing new. This is what stops independent artists from getting to the highest level. Go look at a lot of old Pimp C interviews. He talked about how the radio and the programs became monopolized and gatekept. He talked about how the streaming and everything started to play and work against the labels, but they always find a way to come back in and put a lid on it to where they stay in control.
Facts.
You don't get playlisted without a mainstream album or a mainstream relationship, a mainstream phone call, or a mainstream
connection.
Buzzer. You're not getting playlisted on certain playlists and on these streaming sites. You're not going to get front page promo. You're not going to get posted all over these blogs. Y'all think y'all be seeing this stuff because these blogs like these niggas. No, they're being paid. It's part of the marketing budget. It's a system that's in rotation, bro, that is all about the almighty dollar and relationships. There is no debate. He has had that in his favor. It didn't work in his favor this time. And shit, it ain't his fault. Well, no, it is his fault. But he can't, you can control the narrative sometimes. You can control what people see, but you can't control how people feel. And when Kendrick Lamar dropped that record, they fucking felt it.
Yeah.
You can't stop that, bro. It's priceless. Yeah, we can force it out there. We can tell people to see it.
That was organic.
You can't stop what the people feel. And when you realize that, you'll be all better. It is what it is.
You know, man, the internet, I want to ask your take on academics. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Drake messed up by listening to the internet.
1000%.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's certain narratives that's being spun right now that was put out there by Maul, academics. Yeah. Just like right now they trying to, he doing it to save the people. Nah,
hell nah.
Bro. You didn't give a damn about the people, because from what I hear, anybody do a song with you take the majority of the money. You know what I'm saying? You own some of these people's warranties, publishing. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So
I don't know about that in confirmation. I've heard that.
Yeah, but I've heard that. You know what I'm saying? But that. I don't think that's why he doing it.
Of course not. We know that.
But I think too, like I told you off the phone, I think that Drake know it's over for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was, even if he made good music, I feel like, man, you done did yourself so dirty to the point where nobody's really rocking with you like that. Yeah. You should have just took a break, left. You know what I'm saying? 2024, come back 2025 with a banger, let people miss you, and now it's up. You just keep on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jay-Z done it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the end of the world, but with all these shenanigans, and now you done drug LeBron into it. Mm-hmm. And I think that he was mad at LeBron, of course, for dancing and, but what he's doing is, I think he's using academics. Of course, everybody like, man, academics, man, you look like a fool for rocking with Drake. I think that he's giving academics information. Of course, he's using academics, but academics is his mouthpiece right now. Mm-hmm. Everything that he really want to say to everybody else, let academics do it. What's your take on the situation with him and LeBron?
That was out of pocket, out of line. You talking about Drake or Academics? And
Both
LeBron?
of them.
Okay.
Both of them.
Well, let me say this for Drake first. He's using Academics for sure. That's undeniably. Academics knows he's being used. But Academics is in the service business. It's on him to serve who he want to serve and provide service who he want to provide service for. Yeah. Because you're supposed to be a source of information. What's the point of being a source of information? Somebody that the people want to know about can come to you for that information so that person can channel to you, get this out there to the people. So Academics, he's in the business of being used. If you have a platform, you are in the business of being used, getting the information out there. The misusing is when it become into play. And that's not trying to be intellectual, act like it's just what it is. That's the channel of life. You know what I'm saying? That's the structure and the rotation of life. When you misuse a nigga, meaning I'm just doing this for benefit of me. Yeah, get what you can get off of it, nigga. But in the end, this is not really a two-way streak because I really don't fuck with you like that. And I'm not going to overextend myself to fuck with you like that. And that's clearly what's going on with Drake and Academics right here. Yeah. He knows that, and from what I see, Academics is a diehard Drake everything. Drake, nigga. I'll get on here one day and say some shit that I know I don't even believe that look crazy. And then the next day I'll try to come be a little bit fair and give an honest critique. But before you know it, I'm back to being delusional and lost again. Yeah. So him doing that, of course Drake see that. Drake know he got the big platform. Drake know that he's seen as a credible source, right? So I'll come tell you what I want to tell you, how I want to tell you. I'll even let you get an exclusive on my song and have you talking on the end of he on push-ups. Yeah. Nigga, you on my song, nigga, let's go. So what they didn't realize is that solidified him as a voice for Drake in media. If you put him on the song, you send him the song, once he come tell us nah, you his source for information on the LeBron text, we taking his word for it. You told them the shit was a lie, and it was false, and it was fake, doctored. Shit wasn't doctored. Yeah. So you did that to yourself. So now we know, okay, you just running LeBron name all through this. You just threw the freestyle out. So anybody speculating, I don't know what happened for sure. I'm just saying you can't blame and be mad at nobody now in the public eye or the media for speculating that you did this on purpose. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if it come right after the song Fighting Irish, which is clearly at LeBron with the name Irish in itself, and then they switched up, whatever. We hearing the rumors, we seeing the fans put the lyrics together. You tied in with Academics, then it come out with this DM. You can't piss on nobody and tell nobody it's raining. Yeah. That's for suckers. Where we from in Ace time, when the nigga try to play mind games with you, that's disrespectful. We go directly, we talk directly. You run game and talk in circles to a bitch. A man don't do that with each other, bro. I don't try to outsmart you or rework you or finesse or play you to the left or to the right, bro. That shit is offensive to us out here. Yeah. I don't know, other cities, they kind of do that a little. I don't want to even make this a city thing because I think most men move like that. But I know in Ace time, bro, that's a big no-no because you telling the nigga, hey, bro, you not on my level mentally. Or I don't got respect enough to you to be direct. So when Drake lied to that nigga, what did Academics do, bro? Came to the internet and crashed out. That's the only way I can see it by how y'all situation played out. Academics, you done put yourself out there as the guy that we should have the most respect for.
But hold up. Yeah. Why not crash out on Drake, though? He the one fed you the lie, though.
Why not? What do you get out of crashing out on Drake? And I can only give an opinion because I don't know what's fact. Yeah. If you crash out on Drake, you got to deal with the I told you so. He don't want to deal with the I told you so. Yeah. You done seen the clips online of his own partners telling him, hey, bro, that nigga using you. He see them comment sections. He seen that, hey, nigga, Drake ain't never came to your platform, but he go to these streamers that we ain't never fucking heard of or saw before in the culture. Why he ain't came to you, nigga? You got a whole studio, a whole setup, everything. This nigga got plenty of time to come pull up on you. He could have penciled that in the schedule anytime. You got to ask for that? This deep in the game? You've been on the line cheerleading, uplifting, promoting, pushing for him just because you a fan.
Yeah.
Because you a fan. Make no mistake. Academics gets a bag regardless, no matter what rapper he don't like or do like. Whatever artist he's speaking on, if they sign to a major, whatever major label they cutting to, they sign to, is sending that bag to Academics. Don't ever think he
to
not
review
getting
the music
bag.
and everything.
Whether review the music, post it to Instagram, talk about the artist or whatever. I'll just say post for the Instagram post. Let's just say that. Instagram and Twitter and Instagram story promo. Let's just say they give him a bag for that. Who knows? I don't need to know. I don't need to know how much they pay. I'm not concerned, but the business is he get paid to promote these artists regardless. Yeah. It ain't but three major heads, Sony, Universal, and Warner. All these other things are subsidiaries of them. If they have a rap artist, Academics is part of the promo package. Just know that. Yeah. So even with Kendrick Lamar, unless they say we ain't gonna do this one, I doubt it though, because they looking at it like that's what a hip hop audience eyes are. So he get the bag regardless, even from Drake team. So this is a choice for him to go for Drake like that. He gonna get the bag off Drake regardless for promoting the music and pushing them and highlighting them. Yeah. So he just a fan. So I say that to say this, he's put himself and he wants to be viewed as the credible platform. He wants to be respected as I'm the most credible. When he put out Source the Boy, that was him saying, I'm above you niggas.
Yeah, I got direct contact.
I got direct contact on niggas. I'm flexing right now. Yeah. His flex was a lie. He didn't lie. Drake lied to him. He didn't come over here and make up the story. He didn't intentionally lie. He might have looked at it and thought it was fishy, because he not a dumb nigga. But he was like, you know what? I done threw it out there. I'm gonna look. I gotta ride with it. I gotta stand on it. You know how I know that even more? After he said all that about LeBron, and we go to that, that nigga said, I don't do apologies. This is not a nigga that want to come out and say, hey, bro, that nigga played me for a fool. Because that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He used your platform and played you on your platform and used your platform. That's a lack of respect for what you do, bro. He don't respect your credibility you done built up. He don't respect your reliability you done built up with the audience and the followers. Because if he did, he wouldn't lie to you. He just wouldn't say nothing. Am I right or wrong?
You right, man.
He little dogged you. But see, Academics don't want to take it like that, and he don't want to accept that, because then it's like, hey, I got to take back everything I done did and said and go at the nigga. Think if another nigga that ain't that big did him like that, or a nigga he not a fan of. We done seen how disrespectful this nigga talk on that platform.
Man, I think it's just a matter of time, man.
What?
Before he goes at Drake.
We'll see.
I think it's just a matter of time, man.
Yeah. And I just say this, bro. What he said about LeBron is highly unacceptable as men. And I want to separate this for the niggas out here. And I'm not talking to Academics, because he's grown. He's an adult. He makes his decision. He lives his life how he lives it. For the next generation, the dudes that's 18 and 19 and 20, bro, there is nothing wrong with making a mistake. There's nothing wrong with apologizing. None of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. You not perfect. Your parents ain't perfect. It's about, hey, if you make a mistake and it's out there for the world and you did it and you overspoke, it's cool, bro. Just say like,
be accountable.
Dog, be accountable. Hold yourself accountable, dog. And it might be embarrassing, but to just come out and say, oh, I'm not doing no apologies. No, bro. That ain't cool. That don't make you less of a man. But when niggas' daddies don't be there, this is why fathers are important. Your father can show you and teach you, and your mother as well. You need both. both parents and some type of male figure, hey, dog, you made that mistake. It's cool. But we don't tear down nobody else's household. Yeah. And it wasn't done for good intentions because you have a moral high ground of, hey, I don't think a man should be cheating on his wife. Allegedly, because we don't know what's true or not, but you seen as a credible platform. Yeah. Because that's what you want to be looked at as. If we start telling you you're not credible, you will be like, hey, man, fuck you niggas bums, you bum ass niggas, you broke ass niggas. This ain't about money. Majority of America don't have money. That don't mean you're not worthy as a human. That don't mean you don't have value as a human because you're not rich. Yeah. This is day-to-day standards and values, bro. All this shit that we got on earth is not going to be here with us when we die. And you going to be dead a lot longer than you going to be alive, my nigga. Yeah. Just know that. You passing through right now. So you can do what you want to do, live your life to the fullest, but just think about what you got going on and how you looking out here as a man, bro. We can't remove our codes and structure as humans, as brothers. That's a man thing, no matter what color, race. You gonna be looked at like a sucker doing something like that. Women don't even like that. If a woman did that to another woman, she gonna be called a bitch by every woman on her timeline. Whether it be in the comments or whether it be in their head, right or wrong. Facts. Because it, like I said, it wasn't done because you felt this was the right thing to do. Yeah. It was done because you was in your feelings. Maliciously. It's done maliciously. And this is alleged. Yeah. But why are we focused on what two niggas, who they smashing anyways? Yeah. Why is Drake even alluding to this? Because a nigga stood next to a nigga. If you got an issue with that nigga, you handle it like a man. He don't rap. When do rappers start going at basketball players in that manner? Well, I'm going to go diss you in songs and da-da-da-da or play with your image.
Hey, you know what that sound like? Yeah. You know how you may have a bully picking on somebody at the schoolhouse and then he get whooped. Yeah. And he can't whoop the nigga who whoop him, so he gonna try to fight somebody else.
That's what it sound like.
That's exactly what it sound like.
I need a win any way I can get one. For my ego. Yeah. For my pride. Cause look here, bro. What nigga gotta know is we ain't saw this in the culture. This ain't no hate, but you can call me a hater. I don't give nowhere near close to the vicinity of a fuck of a nigga calling me a hater because I'm speaking the truth. I had to block that out when I got on the internet to start speaking, decide to start speaking because you gonna get called a hater when you start saying some true things or you start pushing people to be better. Hell, I didn't probably even say, man, a nigga didn't overuse the word hater before. Yeah. But if we can look at our history of where we are as men, and this is something we've never seen done before, or a rap and hip hop culture, which is a reflection of what we do every day in our culture, whether it be negative, damaging, bad, or unhealthy, or the positive sides that we have in our culture as well. When have niggas done this? So we have to move everything that we came up on that I've never seen before. Let me be clear. A nigga been living his life for a whole grown man. I'm starting to see shit in these past 5 years be cool that was always looked at as lame, fraud, disrespectful, out of pocket, out of line, degenerate. They want to make everything accepting. Cool. Yeah. Fuck no, nigga. I'm going to be that oddball out, my nigga. I'm not tripping, dog. Y'all can get $1 trillion. I'm cool. Like I told niggas, I ain't never been rich before. And even if I was, whatever. But I've never been rich. So any money I'm missing out on to be fake and be a fraud, my nigga, I don't need it because I ain't never had it no ways. I'm from H-Town, my nigga. Getting pussy out here, bro, because that's what niggas want to be rich for, right? To be accepted. I give a fuck what a nigga think. I don't give a fuck how a nigga feel. Nigga can't do no sexual service for me. Yeah. So I got to do something for the bitches. But I can get those because, you know, you get some pussy for cheap if you can't get it for free, right? Out here in H-Town, my nigga, I could go to the store or go to the spot, the Sunday Fun Day spot. Back in the day, it was easier when a nigga was like 21, 22. You could meet a bitch at Walmart, Target. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to pull some hoes, you go to Walmart and walk around. Like, you know what I'm saying, when you was like 21 back in the day. Now, you know, you might have to spend a little bit of bread. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga might have to go to a Sunday Fun Day spot, buy a little bitch a drink. But a nigga out here, I don't give a fuck about all these niggas moving to H-Time and trying to make it be this way. Yes, ball, nigga, flex, stunt. If you can afford that foreign, go get that motherfucker. If you could go get all the watches and the jewelry for every day of the week, designer clothes every day, go get that. But in H-Time, and you should go get that, nigga. Do it times 10. Take care of your family. Ball out. But you don't need that to get a bitch in H-Time. I don't know about these other cities because I never lived there. But look here, my nigga. Out here, all you need is a clean little edge up, a t-shirt, some clean kicks, and some live-ass fucking cologne, nigga. Brush your teeth, pop out, go to a bar or restaurant that be popping a little bit, get a bitch a drink, and just talk to her, nigga. You ain't gonna strike every time, but nigga, you for sure can get you something, dog. You don't need all that shit. Them hoes don't be really can. Yeah. The females know, nigga. They ain't got but so many options out here. Right or wrong?
Right.
That's one in itself. Then on top of the fact they want the attention, that's just what that is. Especially these females getting these BBLs. I be telling young niggas it's like 19, 20. When a female go get a BBL, she didn't get that shit for one nigga to look at it. She didn't get that shit for one nigga to tell her she looked good. She got that shit to look good for everybody. They want that attention. She put her life on the line on the fucking table out the country sometime to only have one nigga say, hey man, I like that BBL. Hell nah, nigga. If you see a bitch with a BBL out here in H-Time or some work done or that bitch looking fly and shit, man, tell that bitch, hey man, what's going down? You looking good today, man. You gonna make that bitch day. Cause every nigga ain't finna be rich out here, bro. Yeah. It's way, way less rich niggas, way regular niggas, way more regular niggas than rich niggas. And a lot of females know when you wanna fuck with a rich nigga, you probably be Shan maybe, or he already got kids, already been married a few times, and you know what I'm saying, bro. So this is just the way that the scientific of this shit, the scientific structure of this shit out here, bro. Yeah. So we different, my nigga. All that money shit, go get it. But don't sell your soul for no fucking dollar, dog. Yeah. Morals, principles, integrity, ethics, code, values, bro. You're gonna make mistakes in life. We all do. But you gotta stand for something as a man. Game, if you gonna compete, you have to be able to take your L's like you take your W's, bro. The best of the best got losses on their record. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Drake and even academics and Maul being fans, nigga. Y'all favorite basketball player done lost before. Your favorite football player done lost before. Your favorite boxer, except Floyd Mayweather, done lost before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gonna lose if you keep competing enough at the highest level. Every dog has its day. I think that people got into this fairy tale mentality that dog was bulletproof and untouchable. And when you do that and you commit yourself mentally to that, you start having delusional actions afterwards that make entirely no sense. Yeah. And it's going to come off as you are just hating and you don't want to accept the truth. All Drake had to do was come out, get back to another record, get back to more music. People say take a break. And I'm not against saying take a break or whoop-de-woo, whatever. The one song they had, that one, I could visualize that one going in the club, the one with Yachty, that the Mr. Hotspot didn't clear or something, the SOD, Super Soak. Yeah. That was going to go. If they got it out, put it in the mix, shot a video, promoted it, put the money behind it, that was going to go in the spot, bro. Yeah. But now that one got pulled back and we get this lawsuit eventually. But now the perception is over, bro. Niggas know you got a chink in your armor, but the Drake stans are on the internet still, and they wake up every day hating Kendrick Lamar. And I don't understand that. I can't get that. The nigga asked the man to rap. Drop, and get drop.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't never seen no fans like this, though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got them. You just never seen people with their fan base have a long, drawn-out battle like this.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
But they got, because Beyonce fans move like this. Yeah. Nicki Minaj fans move like this. Rihanna fans move like this. They just ain't in a competitive thing even though Nicki be having her little spats and shit going on, the shit with Meg, the shit with this, that, but it don't be drawn out like this. You gotta understand, even though Nicki Minaj is one of the best rappers ever, you know what I'm saying, and the best female rapper, the GOAT female rapper, man is gonna always reign supreme in this game.
Yeah.
So we really seeing something we never saw before. People got emotionally invested, and a lot of people, they've been connected to Drake for 15 years. A lot of rappers' career don't last that goddamn long. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think his career was lasted that long organically?
Nothing's 100% organic.
Or with the help of UMG?
1,000% with the help of UMG. There's some organicness to it.
To it, yeah.
But
not the
you
whole
don't
15.
get hell nah, nigga. You get first dibs on everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just showed a stat because when something didn't work in your favor, you ready to tear the whole house down. And that's what I tell niggas. This is like we on the boat. And I want to direct how the boat go. I want the boat to have my flag in the front. And I always want to be seen at the top of the boat. But when somebody else get their time and I wasn't okay with it, to where it's like, hey, that him being at the front of the boat don't work in my favor, nigga, I'm finna fucking poke holes in this bitch. Nigga, we all going down, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm Nino Brown. Nigga, I'm taking everybody with me, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody coming with me, nigga. This is no way in shape, form, or fashion in a comparison of Nike running a campaign of LeBron allegedly cheating on his wife. This don't come close. This is nowhere near the same thing. This was a rap battle.
Yeah.
LeBron is not a rapper, nigga. LeBron is a hooper. The campaign that Nike would have to run to go against LeBron would be, we're going to promote that LeBron fell off and don't fuck with him no more. We're fucking with this player now. You got to compare it to another player. Y'all were dissing each other in that rap battle, bro. It don't matter how you slice the pie.
That's what the rap battle's about.
That's what it's about. Nobody cared about the truth or whatever. Some things came out to be true. Some things didn't. But you can't say what you said about another nigga and then come back and play victim. Yeah. You just can't, bro. Not with me. Because I'm going to be a realist with you, bro. You said that man wife was fucking his partner. That's what you said. Or his baby mama, lady. The mother of his kids. You said she was fucking his partner. You tormenting that man family now.
You said the kids were
you said the kids wasn't
his.
Then you called him a pedophile. That was on Heart Part 6. You said that, I mean, not a pedophile, my bad, I spoke incorrectly. You said he was a victim of pedophilia. You said he was touched before. So I spoke incorrectly if I said that the other time when I was speaking on it. But I'm just saying, like, you threw some stuff out there that hit at him as well, bro. Yeah. And that nigga just came with it and got up on you, dog. So it just is what that is in that aspect. But I think that people have to understand, bro. The fans are going to decide at the end of the day. They can put it in our face. They can promote it. They've tried with 1,000 songs. They've got it wrong a lot of times. Majority of the artists fail, but they had promo packages too.
Yeah.
They had the alley-oop too. They had the front page playlisting too. We done seen artists come in this bitch, get a deal, and they gone within a year. They done fell off and killed they shit.
Yeah.
And it's not because they didn't make it's not because they wasn't good and overall or they didn't have talent. The people didn't buy into it. The people have to buy into it. If the people don't buy into it, it don't hang around, bro.
Yeah.
That's just what that is. So I want niggas to know and understand, bro. Stop making this a war, bro. Be a fan of who you a fan of. Some of these niggas is straight Kendrick Lamar haters for no goddamn reason. The nigga ain't did nothing to y'all. That nigga Kendrick Lamar might be a cool nigga in person, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. They making it seem like Kendrick just jumped out and just started da-da-da-da. Nigga, like, no. It's some niggas that don't even want to admit to this day that Kendrick won the battle. That's how delusional niggas like Maul is.
Yeah.
Or Academics is. Can I ask a nigga right now, did he lose the battle? It should be easily. Hell yeah. Once you went to the higher ups and you started getting lawyers involved for petitions, for lawsuits, that's an automatic L. I can't rap against you no more, bro.
Yeah.
Because now my hands is tied.
Yeah.
Because, nigga, if I say something about you, nigga, you might have me in court. Defamation or some shit.
Yeah.
We not on the same playing field. You lost. You gonna take L's in life. Learn to take your L's like you take your W's. Move on. Drake still, you got this huge, large fan base that want to support you, that would support the music regardless. But I ain't gonna lie, the way he carried it after, this is not leaving the memory of the fans at all, including his. This is he lost, but niggas would have moved on and forgot about it, right?
Facts. He kept.
But by you doing all this, you cemented it even more. And now guess what's finna happen? After the battle, after 3, that nigga Kendrick came with another album. That's 3 #1 songs in 1 year. 3 #1 songs in 1 year. Then I get a Super Bowl performance. And
I'm going on tour.
I'm 7 Grammy nominations. So I'm going to get and this is coming up now. It's coming up. 7 Grammy nominations. I'm taking at least one of them. At least one. There's no way that Not Like Us don't win 1 Grammy. Then he got the song with Drake and with Future and Metro. They got nominated too. They like that. So he might get one on that one as well. But guess what? That's a diss verse. So either way, the Grammy I win is going to be dissing you.
Yeah.
And I've won other Grammys, 17 of them. So you can't say I got a Grammy just because I dissed you.
Yeah.
I already had major shows and tours and performances. Now I'm finna do some stadium shit. What are we doing? Yeah. I killed the live stream scene for Amazon. I'm on a run right now, bro. And the thing is, the more you start being in denial about it and just don't get out here and do you, the longer it's going to be pain. It's going to be suffering. It's like, bro, just, go on about your business. And that is what it is. Yeah. Oh, I did want to speak on this too, bro. This hip-hop shit real quick. You can just edit this and do it. It's a different segment.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And really, I want you to run it with me, like blacks creating hip-hop and the Fat Joe stuff and all that. Like, just run that to me. Like, run that question to me type shit.
Okay.
Just be like, yeah, man, I seen that who created hip-hop shit with Fat Joe and all that became a real shit storm. I seen you covering that.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I seen you cover the Fat Joe situation about who created hip-hop.
Yeah,
What's your take on that?
Man, I think that people have to start being in reality and accept the truth, because the truth is never gonna change, bro. Blacks created hip-hop. And I know that there's this thing where they want to make it be a New York culture. Hip-hop is a New York culture. No, hip-hop is a Black American culture. That's why when you go city to city, state to state. Now, first off, with the foundational Black American conversation, right? You know that's what got this stuff kicked off when Fat Joe said what he said, the FBA, these broke niggas on Twitter. It needs to be known and clear. Foundational Black Americans, FBA, is a description of Black people in America that don't come from an immigrant background. It's not a hate group. It's not a cult. It's a description of a lineage. We have other descriptions of our lineage. They have Native Black Americans. They have ADOS, American descendants of slavery. They have B1, or I'm just a Black American. I don't want to be called an African American. Some people keep it simple like that. That's just acknowledging that your ancestors went through slavery on American soil. Just like people, when they come to America, or I'm from Nigeria, or I'm from Barbados, or I'm from the Caribbeans, or whatever they say, or I'm from Trinidad, or I'm this and that. You rep your country. So Black people saying they FBA, well, nah, nigga, I'm just a Black American. Nigga, this is my roots and my lineage. It's not a hate group. So we not going to keep this narrative being dumbed down to people on Twitter. Now, are them niggas on Twitter disrespectful? Hell yeah, nigga. I'm not going to bullshit you. Them niggas is brutal on that bitch, nigga. They be pressing shit. Yeah. They really beat ass on Twitter, nigga. They built their ass in them comments. So watching them, and some of them are just doing it because they trolling. Some of them have been disrespected, so they is going at niggas next because you done disrespected, or they feel you foul, or something like that. But you can't take a lineage and make that. There's 40 million plus black Americans, bro. 40 million plus. This is not 4,000. This is not 1,000. This is not, there is no leader, bro. The education has to be documented. So how that ties into hip hop culture is what black Americans do every day. Not every black American is hip hop, bro. Right?
Right.
But every black American that is hip hop, they make everything they do hip hop. From the way we talk, the way we dress, the watch, the chain, the way you wear your hat, your jersey, the white Air Force Ones, the type of jeans we wear, the slang we use, the way we interact with our parents, our family. Everything we do is going to be hip hop culture. And the standard is just what the standard is. This is from city to city, state to state. That's why when they give the years of like 71 of hip hop being created in New York, when we started rapping, we didn't sound like we was from New York. You want to know why? Because in Houston or Atlanta or LA or the Bay Area, Oakland and shit like that, a lot of people don't give them they credit for being early pioneers in the culture in the Bay Area or Florida or wherever, the Midwest, Chicago. People didn't get out and start doing what they saw New Yorkers doing. They didn't start using the slang they seen New Yorkers use. Certain words cross over for sure, but it gave you what they did every day. Did they start doing what they do every day? Did niggas in Houston start candy painting cars and putting swangers on them because hip hop came out?
Nah, that's what we did.
That's what they did every day regardless. Did niggas start drinking syrup and buying oil and pouring up and saying we come and dine and this and that and calling females boppers and all that because New York started rapping? Nah, that was the slang and the language for our culture and our lifestyle. So I just want that part to be prevalent and understood. Yes, New York put everything together. But when it comes to hip hop, it's a reflection of everyday black American lifestyle from everything that we do.
Yeah.
We make what we call our mama's hip hop. Cause that's how a nigga gonna talk about it in the song. That's him painting the story. Like I'm gonna tell you the story. Tupac, Dear Mama. I'm gonna make my mama hip hop. Afina Shakur's hip hop now. Because he's a black American, now he made his mama hip hop. Other niggas, when they go do interviews, he's a rapper, he's a hip hop star. He make his mama popular. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what we do. So I just want that part to be clear. Yes, they put it all in one as hip hop. Breakdancing, rapping over beats, DJing, graffiti, none of that started in the Bronx. They didn't create that stuff. You understand? The beats they use came from the classic soul and disco records. They coming from James Brown. These guys are not from New York that started that.
Yeah.
DJing was going on already. What they did was they grabbed components that black Americans already did and mixed it in a pot and said, this is what hip hop is. Niggas was breakdancing in the 40s and 50s on video. This is what you could go look on the internet on YouTube right now. Niggas was breakdancing in the 40s and the 50s. So how can others create it with us when niggas was already doing it first? That's not no disrespect. People came in and contributed. People came on and added on and put their formats into it and help support it and get it to where it's at. But niggas just want their credit, bro. And I just think that it's fair because what happened with rock and roll? We let them take that away from us. We let them take jazz away from us. We let them take the soul from us. We let them take funk from us. We let them take all that, blues, country. They came and took all these music pillars and things that we did, and we don't get the credit for them. And it's like, nah, we not gonna do that with hip hop, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Are we wrong?
Nah.
Niggas gotta know we telling the truth. This wasn't no disrespect to Fat Joe. This ain't no beef. This ain't no plex. This ain't no we gonna fight about it. Nah, this ain't no tough guy shit. Because whenever you start speaking up for what you stand for and speaking up for the truth, they want to try to paint it out as you being violent or you being aggressive, or you trying to be tough, or you being divisive. No, bro, we not tough guys. All of us ain't gangsters. All of us ain't shooters. All of us ain't killers. It's 40 million of us over here, bro. The amount of killers and steppers and shooters is very, very small percentage out of this 40 million.
Yeah.
You got to just start using your brain. Don't pay attention to the media, what they putting in these outlets and stuff, dog. Niggas is rapping on record. James Brown had elements of rap. James Brown had elements of flowing. He even talked about rapping in songs in 74. Pig Meat Markham is on camera flowing. I told them boys I'll be right back. The Jubilaries rapping in the 40s. That's the guy that looked like Lil Baby.
Yeah.
They said, well, oh, that's gospel music. He's on there rhyming about Noah. It's on video, bro. So it's like, nah, we not finna have it to like where Christopher Columbus came over here from another country and said he discovered America. Found like, oh, I was the first person to discover. How you gonna discover something that was already going on when niggas was already over here living? Niggas was already over here living off the land, surviving. You came over here and got game from them, but you gonna take credit and say you discovered it? Fuck no. Same thing going on with hip hop. Nah, bro. We already doing it. We already living it. We already is doing this on the day-to-day for free. This how we living naturally. This is us, nigga. But they don't want us to have a culture. They want hip hop to be something that everybody just does, as opposed to that's black culture. That's what blacks do. What's the most used word in hip hop?
Nigga.
Nigga. Who made using nigga cool?
Niggas.
So what are we talking about here? No other country, no other background, no other lineage using niggas. And yes, were there people who helped push things in hip hop from other countries? Yes. But they weren't doing what was going on in other countries. They did what niggas was doing in America, bro, for centuries. We just added on to it and got to where it's at today. So that's just all that was about. And I'm passionate about the topic, of course. Fat Joe went at Lord Jamar and things like that, because Lord Jamar called for the debate, said, let's talk about it. I got the OGs that was there that said there was no Puerto Rican and Jamaican influence, and the Puerto Ricans didn't come till later on. Their own video, some of them saying the blacks brought it outside. They the ones that brought hip hop to the streets, and then we jumped in it. Also, what's bro name? There's some of the guys, I think Coke LaRock, the first one to spit over one of Cool Herc beats or mixes. He is not from a Caribbean background, but they tried to say he was. His family's from South Carolina. Pig Meat Markham, one of the first rappers from South Carolina. So it's just, bro, it's black American, dog. But it's crazy that this ain't no debate. This ain't no contemplating. This ain't no agree to disagree. We just telling people y'all wrong, nigga. Blacks created hip hop. It just is what it is. So you see how I just ran on that without even letting you speak. But we just got to get it understood, bro. And that's that, dog.
What do you think about the condition of LA right now, man?
Prayers up to everybody in LA. Condolences to the people that lost their lives. I can't imagine. I've never been through that. And then, you know, I'm reading and looking at stuff online, bro. Like, we looking at it. And of course, we know in real time, because we done had our natural disasters out here with floods and things like that. In rainstorms, freeze storms. There nobody else in the country, unless they've been through that before. Certain cities don't know how bad it is. Yeah. When we had that freeze storm.
Yeah. When we ain't had no power.
You ain't got no power. See, a lot of people like, oh man, that shit ain't cold. But it's different when it's cold and you got no food and you got no fucking heater.
Yeah.
Nigga, people died in that shit.
Yeah. You can barely get gas for your generator and all of that.
You can't even drive.
Yeah.
You can't leave the house because the black ice, the roads ain't treated for this shit or none of that. Now, this right here is different because they are losing everything.
Yeah.
Picture yourself having to start from scratch. Everything known to man. Okay, if you single or you only got yourself to worry about, cool, you'll figure a way out maybe. It'll be easier. But think if you got 4, 5 other people depending on you. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, mentally, you like, man, what I'm going to do? I ain't got no roof over my head. We ain't got no insurance. Some people cars burnt up as well. So we completely starting from zero, and we don't know where our next dollar gonna come from. And I got 3, 4 kids, or maybe who knows, more, and a woman depending on me right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn, my job might have been then burnt down. So damn, what do we do next?
You know, I was checking out. I like to watch the people that's actually affected by it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, my condolences go out. But I seen people that was talking about how they policy just got canceled out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's how it be.
And bro, man, I was up in the middle of the night and I was thinking about that as far as like just what could you do? Man, they showed the whole scenery. Banks gone, jobs gone, so your job gone, your home gone, everything you own gone, and then you find out that your policy been canceled, so you ain't even got nothing to hope for, like, okay, well, after this, I can get me some ish. It ain't none of that, bro. It's just over with.
You basically, all they can do is put it in God's hands and try to work their way into something that's not even visible for you. It's not like, okay, with my job gone, okay, I can't go work, so I can't go get a check next week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People probably got like their IDs and their wallets on them and things like that. Immediate day-to-day goods, but how far does that go? How far does that last? Majority of America is living check to check from what statistics say, right?
Yeah.
Imagine in Cali where the cost of living is super fucking high. They say, nigga, that in Cali, it ain't no in between. It's like you either rich or you poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, most of these people is just getting by. And that's what a lot of niggas don't know. It ain't just rich people out there that lost their money. And I think people get confused with that.
So look, there's a spot that had me digging in it. It's called Altadena.
Okay, I seen Altadena on the news.
Man, that was the first predominantly well-to-do Black and Hispanic community, like middle class.
Dang.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people they wasn't rich, but like this was like from what I understood, like a historical neighborhood, man, like kind of like having an acres home. Yeah. And then I heard about the LA 2028 situation where they gonna have the Olympics there. Yeah. And they want to build a smart city. Now,
I see where you going.
Now, to build the smart city, you got to get some of the things out the way.
Yeah.
And a retired firefighter, right? Bro, I don't just want to go down no rabbit hole, man. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I be really digging into stuff.
Make you wonder.
Look, in Hawaii, right? They had a fire. The fire started with a what they call it, a laser, a beam.
I saw that.
Bro, that's how the fire started.
Yeah.
The people in LA, some of them were saying, man, they believe that it started the same way. Just so happened that the land that they need, that they had drawn up, mapped up for the 2028 smart city, all of it is Palisade, Altadena. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The places
Palisade? Yeah.
The places that got burnt up.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna rule nothing out.
Yeah.
I ain't in LA, but it seemed real odd, my nigga. They say this is the thing, they have these firestorms there at times.
Yeah.
And I don't want to speak on their city for the people that is really going through it and turn their situation into something like we just being careless. So prayers up again. I want to make that part clear.
Most definitely.
I've talked to my homies in LA and my bro in LA, and like he told me, we done had this shit go on before. He got people that lost everything. The air quality is bad out there. Very bad right now. And he got homies that lost everything. He said, this is the worst one he done seen. Yeah. He ain't seen it go like this. And he said, hey, these winds are blowing out of control.
100. They say 125 miles. Come on, man.
Now, we seen certain people starting fires on the side of the road. I saw supposedly. But right now, everything is coming into question. You know, they say that, hey, we can't get the choppers up or flight service to fight to drop the water down on the fire because of the winds.
Yeah. Which
is understandable, most deaf. But it's like you hearing all these things, you don't know what's misinformation or not. but it just comes off as, yeah, we understand natural disasters. We understand that things happen. This is a real earth. This is a real place. We just feel like we have the resources and the finances and the information to be prepared to stop it from getting that bad.
Man.
It just makes it people think. So I don't want to be offensive to nobody going through nothing. It just gonna make people speculate, well, is this a play?
How did it? Them folks couldn't even get water in the fire hose, man. The fire department, there was no water for the fire department to put out the fire, bro.
That's insane.
Imagine that, though.
Yeah.
You come in to put out the fire and ain't no water.
That's insane.
I'm going to tell you something else that's crazy that ain't nobody think about. Think about how the year started. Everybody them people them forgot that quick.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we had bombs. We had all type of stuff. You don't hear about none of that no more.
Nah, that shit over.
You don't hear about none of that no more.
Terrorist attack, all that shit.
You don't hear about, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That nigga Charleston White be saying it, but I really feel like, man, I believe them folks. I know them folks playing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, how we go from bombs to terrorist attacks to where we don't hear about nothing no more. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened to them? Y'all caught them? If so, why y'all ain't tell us y'all caught them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit crazy, man. And then, you know, too, though, I ain't for sure ain't ruling out what he said or you said at all. Because I keep it 1,000. I ain't ruling that out in no way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
But I do know the media is looking for the next hottest story, though. Because they didn't beat, at times, that shit might still be a thing, but they don't even go to get information no more. They not pulling up to the scene no more.
Yeah.
They not talking to the investigators no more. They not even, because all the shift and everybody focused on what's going on over here.
Yeah.
So that's still going on, but niggas ain't concerned no more because this the new latest shit. So that's a factor too. Not ruling out what he said or you said at all. But I just know that that's another thing where it's like, well, this the new hottest shit, nigga. We ain't finna be stuck over here no more. When everybody focused on this, we got a new rabbit hole to go down. What's going on with this fire? Who behind this? What makes sense with it?
Did you hear about the dude they say they caught with the flame thing that started the fire?
Hell nah, I ain't hear
They say they caught somebody that started the fire.
I saw one dude on the side of the road where they said they caught him starting a fire. I didn't know about the flame nigga though.
Yeah.
I had some regular dudes on the street that caught a nigga starting a fire. Like a homeless type nigga or something. I'm like, my boy did tell me though. My boy told me that it is a thing though. People know them homeless dudes that cause fires out there in that area before trying to get warm or just on some bullshit, and the wind will pick that shit up and have it spread everywhere. So that could be a thing. Yeah. But we'll see, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just gonna say it's tough. Yeah. I can only imagine, bro. And what people don't know, even just like people think everything about money. People lost prized possessions that money can't replace. Yeah. Experiences. And then fire. See, I started watching a lot of the stuff too where they was talking about, bro, being near a fire very close can really mess you up mentally, bro. Like if you're not built for that like a firefighter, but facing near death in a fire, they saying that shit can really fuck with you mentally, bro. Just off the heat, it can put you into a shock where that shit can possibly stay with you for a while.
Bro, I'm watching these folks online, man, and they show the dude saving his family, man, like driving through the fire, bro. It looked like something that you see on
movie.
It ain't even look real for these folks to be experiencing that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Like I said, man, prayers go up
for sure
to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's been affected. Man, look, before we get out of here, man, you know we in the city.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to close it out with this question. Yeah. What do you think about, we talk about it a little bit, but what do you think about the situation with what Sauce Walker said about the rodeo and the conditions of Houston? What's your take on that?
Man, for furtherance of the city, I have to agree with Sauce Walker.
Facts.
this is what it takes to get us to the next level. Now, understanding that it's politics behind it, it's corporations and endorsements, that's another conversation. But Sauce wanting to see the next generation on some of these big platforms, I have to agree with that, bro, because I know that, hey, that's what has to be done for our culture to be prevalent and go to the next level. Yeah. Sauce is speaking for the Houston hip-hop culture. He's a Houston hip-hop pioneer. Yeah. Is he not? Sauce Walker's a pioneer.
Yeah.
Sauce Walker is a Houston pioneer. I know niggas don't want to hear that because he young and things like that. This nigga came in this bitch with some shit we ain't never seen before and forced niggas to accept it.
Yeah.
So with him being a Houston voice, a Houston pioneer, I will never tell him he wrong when he's speaking up in the manner of his overall message being for younger Houston acts to prevail. Now, can it be handled differently? Can it be said and done behind the scenes? Of course, always. But I'm never going to tell that nigga to not speak up on how he feel about things. Yeah. Now, I don't know if Bun B is in full control or make the final decisions. Who knows? You know how these things is.
Yeah.
You know how it be like somebody got to get clearance. They might not want to see this type of stuff. They might not want to see that type of stuff. But for future things, it would be a thing. You don't have to have a hit record or be the most popular nigga. You don't have to be mainstream, and it don't have to be 5 or 6 niggas. If 1 or 2 of these underground core Houston guys can get on stage and get a look, man, I'm for that,
that's
bro.
Good. Yeah.
That's dope. It ain't got to be on the main set. If they can have some stuff on the side, well, hey, nigga, we gonna put this in place. We gonna put this in place to where y'all ain't gonna be able to perform in front of everybody, but we gonna have a side stage set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To filter it in. And the rodeo, that ain't really ran.
They do that. They do that at Rolling Loud and all these different events. They'll have a main stage and then have, you know what I'm saying?
For some underground acts and things like that. And it's future thinking. It's forward progression. You know what I'm saying? It's forward progression. When it's a name tied to it, it turn into some debates and comments or, what he got a problem with that nigga? He got a problem with that nigga. I'll be with us winning as a whole. And like I say, I don't know if Bun B has the final say-so, the final power over it, or if it's his decision to be made. He did go to Instagram today. I felt like it was but I'll be real with you. I didn't know this until after when I got to speaking on it myself. Houston Chronicle did a write-up that, like, dang, does Houston, they put it out there on some stuff like they grabbed people opinions from Twitter that was criticizing Bun B being able to host it again. It was on Houston Chronicle, on Houston Chronicle website on the 10th. They was like, yeah, man, Bun B again. Why is he doing it? We need to see somebody else. And even though Bun B been bringing a gang of artists for the Houston Heritage, for the Black Heritage Night, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I didn't know if he was for sure Black Heritage Night at first either, but he is. So I was just like, okay, everybody gonna have an opinion. When you take that position, you taking that to where, hey, I got to be willing to deal with these darts. Yeah. If you somebody that's a face, a facilitator, or something that people want to tap into or the fans want to be a part of, you got to deal with what come with it. Just like Jay-Z with the Super Bowl.
I was just about to say that.
It's the same exact type of situation, but this ain't the level of the Super Bowl. This is Houston. Yeah. This is local. You know what I'm saying? This ain't something that's being broadcasted to the entire world that everybody's anticipating every year. So it's more Houston based in what's going on in Houston. So it's just what come with the game, the critiques, the opinions, the feelings, the thoughts. So I do like when Sauce speak up though, because it just shows that, hey bro, somebody want to see the city win. Somebody want to see us whoop-de-woo. Other cities be having things go on like that where the Atlanta party days, the New York stuff, even though some of it they block certain people out, they play favorite games. If something hot and it's fresh, the right people, you're tied in, you gonna be on that platform.
Yeah.
They'll take a nigga off the block if he got to get a song hot in Atlanta. I done seen it. You'll see a nigga get one little hot, cool song, He performing at everything right away.
Yeah.
Up here, it be seeming like you got to get real popping and get really in the mix. And I don't know how deeply connected and how much the rodeo want to be tied to the streets of Houston, but it's in Houston. We got to push for it. You got to call it out sometime to get it there.
Yeah.
You got to speak on it to get it there. If everybody just sit back and be quiet, we stay in the position we in, man.
Yeah.
Salsa pioneer, salsa factor. Salsa's going down in Houston history. So, hey, sometimes you need these type of niggas to just go ahead and just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Modern day Pimp C type nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck who forever. Hey, fuck who pissed off about it. Fuck how a nigga feel. Fuck if I overtalk. Fuck if y'all think however y'all feel about me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes you need niggas like that, nigga.
Yeah.
You need that perfect amount of chaos, dog. Like that perfect amount of confrontation. Cause it do be working for the better in the end goal. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I want to see it turn up for everybody though, bro. OGs, we never trying to disrespect and tear down no OGs either. And Saul said that. Like, nah, the OGs got to get theirs too. But let's try to, do what we got to do to get some of these younger guys in. Toby got to perform up there.
Yeah.
Toby got to. I saw that, I guess that was 2022, 23. He got to perform up there. So shout out Toby for sure.
Yeah.
We kind of get a little separated from Toby sometimes because, he be having
Toby dope.
Toby go though. That nigga go, but we be like, we don't just talk about Toby all the time, but he a H-time nigga.
Yeah.
So shit, that's just that.
Yeah, man. Man, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, man.
For sure.
With that being said, man, we out of here, man.
For sure.